New year, new you, new goals. It's time to sit down and plan out your new year and your New Year's resolutions, and here are ways that you can make realistic resolutions this year for 2019. Hey guys, this is Marissa and welcome back to my channel, The Budgeting Wife, where we talk about budgeting tips that will help you win with money. We also talk a lot here about goals, whether that's financial goals or personal goals. I love working towards a specific goal. And so today we're going to be talking all about how you can maximize your goals and how you can be working towards reaching those goals this year. So before we get into the video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you are not already. And with that, let's start talking all about those goals. So it's important that when you are looking at making goals for yourself, whether that's financial or personal, relational, work goals, whatever they may be, it's so important to sit down and actually write them down. And there are some specific things that you should make sure you include when you're working on writing down these goals. I like to make SMART goals, and SMART stands for specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So you want to make sure that you have all of these things included when you're thinking through an actual goal. So for example, you don't want a goal to just be lose weight, but instead you want to say, I want to lose 20 pounds by December 31st. That is more of a SMART goal because it's very specific and it has a time on it, so it's telling how long you have to reach that goal. And it's also something that you can measure by saying how much pounds you want to lose, rather than just saying lose weight. Or another goal that a lot of people will say that isn't an actual specific goal is just say get healthy. Well, what does that mean? Does that mean you're going to be eating a certain number of healthy meals per day, or a certain number of cups of vegetables a day? Or are you trying to lose weight? So that goal is very vague. So you want to make sure that you really nail down these specific goals. So you need to make sure that you attach a number to them, and then also a timeline, and make sure that it's something that you actually can realistically reach. You want to come up with a goal that is something that you can fully reach, but also pushes you a little bit. So when you're making your goals for the new year, first sit down and come up with a big goal, and also make that goal with the SMART guidelines that we talked about. So if you are wanting to pay off $20,000 of debt, if that is going to be like a little bit pushing for you, but you think you can actually still reach it, make that a great goal. So $20,000 of debt by December 31st, 2019. That is your overall big goal that you're working towards. And now it's time to break it down a little bit. I know that it can be hard when you're looking at just a big lofty goal, and so I want to encourage you to break it down into smaller bite-sized goals that you can cross off your list and track as you're going through the year. So if you're wanting to pay off $20,000 of debt in 12 months, make smaller goals throughout the year. So for example, maybe you say by end of June you want to have $10,000 paid off, because that is your halfway point. And therefore you're also able to track your progress, and it makes these smaller goals more attainable. I know that when you have a big goal and it's really far out in the distance, you may not feel the urgency to get that goal accomplished, but if you break it down into smaller goals, you're able to stay more motivated to reach those smaller goals and get those smaller wins while you're still working towards that big overall goal. And then the last thing you can do so that you can successfully reach your goals this year is to plan for how you're going to get there. So if you say that you want to pay off $20,000 in 2019, just making that a goal and just saying it out loud is great, but you also have to figure out how you're actually going to get there. So $20,000 may be stretching for you this year. So how are you going to make it happen? You can do things like taking on a side hustle. You can figure out if you can sell some things this year. Maybe you are going to not go on a vacation this year because you're working towards this big goal. This is the same thing with saying that you want to lose 20 pounds in a year. You'd want to sit down and say, okay, well then I want to make sure that I'm eating this many servings of vegetables per day. I am going to only have sugar once a week. I am going to be working out 1 hour every other day. So you want to sit down and think through the plan of how you're actually going to attain these goals. Because a goal without a plan is just simply a dream. So make your dream and your goal a reality by coming up with a plan and articulating how you're going to reach that lofty goal. So I hope that you guys found this video helpful in figuring out how you can accomplish your goals for this coming year. Remember to make those SMART goals, making sure that they are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. Also make that big goal, decide what you actually want to do this year, and then break it up into smaller bite-sized goals that you can accomplish throughout the year and track as you go. And then lastly, figure out your plan. How are you actually going to realistically achieve that goal? By figuring out little things that you can do every single day to reach that goal in the long run. So let me know in the comments below, what is one goal that you have for 2019? I can't believe that we are heading into this new year, and I'm so excited for everything that 2019 will hold. I will be doing a video soon on our 2019 goals, so definitely stay tuned for that video. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe if you are not yet already. And with that, I will look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Bye guys.